Holy shit. It is way too early in the morning to be doing this bullshit. Ugh. 12:38 a.m. And why am I up? Fuck if I know. Probably because I have to go to work, but before I go to work, I thought I'd shoot the shit. So what is up, everybody? Welcome to STS. Oh god, I should have drank an energy drink before I started this fucking episode. Ugh. But I didn't. So anyways, here I am. Alright, so you would think that things would be better as they go on. And it's not really the case. My case in point I want to talk about in this episode is, funny enough, cartoons. Now, I'm a 90s kid, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. And I really, really miss the 90s. Like, holy shit, man. The 90s were fun. 2000s wasn't too bad, as it got a little bit going, it wasn't too bad. It was nothing compared to the 90s, but it wasn't bad. And then, we hit 2010s, and I'm like, all right, it's really not getting better. And then, here we are now, 2020s, and let's face it, none of these years have really been great. And I mean for damn near anything. Music fucking sucks. Cinema, oh god, don't even get me started on cinema. But cartoons, man, I was talking with my wife and I'm like, cartoons just really aren't what they used to be. And it came up because of a stupid cartoon from a while back called Cat Dog, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a half cat and a half dog. Cat's on one end, the dog's on the other. And it was stupid, but it was amusing. It's like it didn't have any kind of agenda. It was just a cartoon. Just a stupid cartoon that was made to be weirdly interesting, funny. I watch Cat Dog do stupid things, interesting things. And though I never got that much into Cat Dog, it just sparked this idea of like, damn, maybe I should really talk about that. And I was like, I could do that because there are so many good cartoons from my childhood that I miss. And I've tried to watch some cartoons they have nowadays, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like, you guys are like actually trying to put political messages in some of these cartoons. I'm like, what are you people doing? These are kids, dude. Cartoons for kids. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you talking about, I don't know, anything other than just stupid shit? Okay, well, in all fairness, they do talk about some stupid shit, but that's not what I meant. I don't know. I've seen some cartoons where I'm just like, this is really what they make nowadays? Like, this is not Dexter's Laboratory. This is not Johnny Bravo. This is not Ed, Edd and Eddy. This is not Pinky and the Brain. Like, I miss the good old cartoons. Freaking Space Ghost, the original Scooby-Doo. They've made like 8,000 variations of Scooby-Doo now, and most of those suck. Yeah, just what the hell happened to cartoons, man? There's a lot of cartoons out there that have like a serious fucked up agenda and are just trying to brainwash some kids, dude. Like, what happened? I saw, I was in Walmart the other day. Fuck Walmart. I was in Walmart the other day and I saw that they actually had the entire show of Captain Planet for sale. And I almost snagged that shit up. Had I had the money, I totally would have. Because Captain Planet, that was one of those cartoons, man. Talk about, dude, that was a cartoon that actually had a good message to it. It was a message about trying to keep the planet clean. Yeah, that shit you not. If you don't know what Captain Planet is, go check it out. It's exactly, yeah, it's a superhero called Captain Planet. And, 5 different, like, teenagers had these rings. When they put their rings together, created Captain Planet. And catchy-ass theme song, too. I sing that shit randomly here and there. But, no, they got the whole thing for sale in Walmart. They also had, I think the other day, they had Dexter's Laboratory, too, the whole show. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I really need to hop on the ball here and start collecting these things before they just go away forever. There's a TV show. I wonder if anybody remembers, though. It was on Cartoon Network back when Cartoon Network was worth watching. It was called SWAT Cats. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I highly doubt anybody even remembers the damn thing. If they do, that would be so awesome. It'd make me think I didn't just conjure it up in my fucking head. But SWAT Cats, it was about two dudes, but they were actually cats. Actually looked cool looking cats, though. And they fought this jet. I just said fought. Jesus Christ, I need to wake up. They flew this jet and fought like monsters that tried to attack their city. It was so great. I don't know why I loved it as a kid, but it was great. I'd always wait for it to come on, and I'd wait for that, and I'd wait for Space Ghost. Oh man, any of you remember Space Ghost? Jesus. Now, I watched older cartoons that were before my time as well. Transformers, the original Transformers. I watched a little bit of that. I didn't get into He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Like, these are cartoons that were a little bit older than me, and I just He-Man I didn't really get into. For some reason I did enjoy the Smurfs as a kid. I don't know why, but then again I also enjoyed other really weird cartoons. I was a Barney fan. I fucking admit it. You know what? Screw you. I liked Barney when I was a kid. I had all the damn VHS tapes. I even had a damn Baby Bot blanket. Okay? Don't judge me. But then it developed into Power Rangers. Power Rangers was great when I was a kid. And then, Jesus, I tried to watch Power Rangers the other day. I was just dabbling, playing on YouTube, and the number of different variations of Power Rangers they have is crazy. I'm like, holy shit, what? How many different times did they try to do this? It was pretty sweet, though. In Goodwill, I actually found the original Power Rangers movie from the 90s. That shit was great. The one that actually had Jason David Frank in it as the Green Ranger. Well, White Ranger, whatever. He was the White Ranger in the movie. Green Ranger sometimes in the show. They really couldn't make up their mind about that shit. But no, had some good shows, man. Some good shows back in the day. Anybody remember that damn, oh my god, they had a Godzilla show I loved, also on Cartoon Network, and it was about the scientists that had a ship, and while they were out on the ship, like, they would come across these islands or monsters, and they had this little box that had a big red button on it. When they pressed the red button, Godzilla would show up and help them if they were in trouble or fighting against a monster. And for some reason they had like a mini Godzilla on their ship, and they called him, do you remember, they called him Godzuki. Oh my god, that talk about good times, man. So much has changed. Nothing's just the same anymore, man. Music was, well, it was odd. Looking back now, it's pretty fucking weird music in the 90s, but it was good. It wasn't this bullshit you hear nowadays. Like, now it's like, let's see who can be more vulgar. And hey, don't get me wrong, I don't got nothing against fuck this and fuck that, but these ignorant artists are just like, they don't even try to rhyme anymore. You got these dumb female bitches on here just trying to rap, and it's painful, downright cringeworthy to listen to. Wet ass pussy. Yeah, great. Good for you. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a porno, or a few different pornos, but whatever. Like, people just can't fucking sing anymore. The music is garbage. Rappers aren't even the same anymore, dude. Rappers went from having like this deep poetic songs to these deep voices, and now they all sound like, well, I don't even know. They sound like a bunch of fucking high-pitched morons trying to rap. And it sucks. It sucks. Nothing is just the same anymore. Cinema from the 90s films, that shit was just great, man. Or 80s and 90s films were just great. I mean, you just don't get good cinema anymore. The Marvel movies were good here and there. They had a lot of good ones, got a lot of bad ones, and then now over the past, I don't know, maybe like past 5 to 8 years, they really haven't had much. Not anything really worth, I would say, watching anyways. But that's a long enough episode. If you got any cartoons from back in your day that you want to talk about, please comment. I would love to hear comments about some old cartoons. That would probably jolt some memories, man. So yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you continue to listen. And if you haven't, tell your fucking friends to listen. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Tell their friends to tell their grandma. Yeah, grandma will listen. I could talk about some shit that grandmas might like. Like Murder, She Wrote, or Matlock. Anyways, yeah, as always, seriously, I appreciate you listening, and comment, let me know what you think about the episode. Let me know if you got any cartoons that are just so nostalgia for you, and yeah, I'll try to catch up with you on the next episode. So as always, you take care now and have a wonderful morning. Bye-bye.